Well, so for my audience, my audience are typically empath entrepreneurs or
Mhm.
leaders in corporate who are really looking to break out of the mold or live a more purposeful, values aligned lifestyle, whether that's shifting into entrepreneurship or just pursuing a passion project on the side. So, if where would you recommend someone begin if they were interested in exploring FIRE, whether it's as a financial goal or a lifestyle readjustment?
Sure. Let's see. So in terms of resources, I guess I'll go to sort of like resources and then maybe I'll go to so just some things that people can do like on their own even. So I did mention that there like FIRE is kind of this, larger movement. There's lots of different podcasts out there. I'll tell you some of like as far as a place to start, one of those great places is a podcast and website called Choose Fi. Um, so it's like choose and then FI, is basically it. But they have actually like a beginners section to their website. And I think there's maybe like one or two podcast episodes that just introduce you to FI and then also set you up with like some of the, financial tactics to just kind of get yourself going. Um, One of my other favorite podcasts is called Afford Anything. And I think you'd really like her, the host of this cat, but her name is Paula Pant. And so that's
Mm.
personally one of, actually, it is my favorite financial independence podcast. And a lot of that show is not only about kind of like, what do you do with your money, but it's also a bit more about like, what do you do with your time in your life? And so she has guests that are both in the finance sphere, but then also in just, all other sections of just how do you live a great life. So that's another one, especially if you don't want it to be all finance. But over time, I would say if you listen to that one sustained, you're going to learn a lot about finances. And then there's another resource called Mr. Money Mustache. He's kind of like one of those grandfathers of financial independence as well. And so his post, it's something like this shockingly simple math behind early retirement is one of those posts that you can like, just see some of the simple math and, see what a FIRE timeline for yourself might look like. So that's a few resources. I was going to say, I guess I'll also throw myself in there. Not that I'm really a huge influencer at all, but I did a webinar recently uh, on FIRE and like I guess the three stages to FIRE. And so I'll make sure I give Kat that. And my content is a little bit more about how to live, how to decide to go into FIRE, but to use that as a platform to, you know, to propel yourself to find whatever your life of impact is. Um, so those are a few things.